Hey everybody, welcome back. I've got Purdy on the lap, and we are watching Cobra Kai. We are on season 1, episode 9. I can't remember how many episodes are in the series. Are we getting up to the last ones? I think so. We're getting there. I don't know if this is the last one or not. I better find that out. There are 10 episodes, so we are almost there at the end of season 1. I also saw that did they do 3 seasons on YouTube or just 2? I know they did 2 for sure on YouTube, but there's 4 seasons marked. So I'm guessing 3 seasons were done on YouTube, and the 4th season is the new one that Netflix is taking over with. And of course, it's going to be delayed because of COVID. So who knows when that's actually coming out, but we will see. Okay, so we're on episode 9. We're building up to the tournament. We've got some tension going on, both within the groups and between the groups, the adults and the kids. It'll be interesting, and Louis has just screwed everything up. Now we're going to see what kind of tirade Johnny takes out on Danny. Get ready to start singing. There we go. We're back. Okay. Hate these headphones. I do think I found a pair of earbuds that I think might work for me. I'm going to actually give them a try. I am crossing my fingers they will work because they're expensive. But they are a good brand. They've got good reviews, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to try it. Cross your fingers. I've got to wait just a little bit and make sure I've got the money, but I think I found something. Ouch. Your back claws are digging into my thigh. There we go. We trim the back claws about twice a year, and the front paws are about every 2 to 3 months, just depending. When Mom notices that they really hurt, because it gets harder and harder for her to be clipped. Okay, because of the arthritis in her back. All right, so let's get into the episode. Let's see what's going on and what destruction is going to happen. Can't too much happen because we still have one more season or one more episode after this, so we'll see. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said to your grandma said to my grandma, I'm going to set your flag on fire. There's Robbie, who thinks everything's going well for him. A couple of times he started to tell Danny what was going on, but then didn't. Wipe out. Almost a cool freeze point. I could actually see where this would be helpful for his balance and coordination because a lot of balance. You also have to use your knowledge of physics in there about weight and speed and arcs and all that kind of stuff. So I could see where the skateboarding could actually help him. Oh, hey, look at that. The weight of his body wasn't over the center point, though. That's going to bug me.
Saturday afternoon, a couple of grown men about to kick each other into a pool. You know, as much as I would love to have some breakfast instead.
I like her.
I could eat and kill him.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Good. I want him to know. You guys got any ketchup?
Yeah. Get it yourself.
I don't know if that was salt or pepper.
Brothers don't look at their sisters like that.
Depends what part of the country you're in.
Look, I just don't want what happened to Sensei to happen to me.
All right, wise ass. I'll get you the keys and you get the hell out of here.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
But you're grounded. Give me your smartphone.
Why?
Because I know as long as you have internet, sending you to your room is like sending you out to play. Now hand it over.
Don't forget your laptop and smartwatch.
My punishment was no TV.
Relax.
They're gonna become bros.
You like Speedwagon?
What kind of man doesn't? But if you don't like it, I mean,
Sorry.
Maybe the two dojos will get together one day. Is this the actual old set
wow. This
or just rebuilt? It does look different. It might be the original set.
Johnny, come on, Johnny, we gotta get back. This guy is such a dick.
The internet. There's just so much to do. Chat with your friends, watch videos.
When I was growing up, which is probably the same for a lot of you, we didn't have the same kind of internet. In fact, I didn't get into the internet until college. I don't even think we had it at mom's house. Dad put together a computer for my sister and I to have for high school for doing reports and stuff like that. And it was it had a big CPU, it had a big monitor. It was a monochrome monitor that was orange. The printer was a dot matrix printer that had the paper with the holes that thread through the wheels, and you had to tear them apart to separate the pages. That was the printer. And when I went to college, I took the computer with me. College was the first time I had email because I was part of a test program at Penn State where they were testing the students having email along with the teachers. So I almost said what my email was. But I don't know if I want to put that out there. I don't have access to it anymore. But so that was, college was when I first had email, first discovered the internet, and I would send emails to dad. We might have had emails in high school. I don't remember it necessarily. College, definitely. But I would send stuff to dad that I would find on the internet because there was just this whole big world that you didn't have access to before. And it's nothing like it is now. And you had to put the www dot whatever the rest of the web address was, but you had to put the www in there. You had to put the http colon forward slash forward slash. You couldn't just type whatever you wanted and go. I got an email back from dad one time that said, "It's 4 a.m. Get to bed." I can't remember if my grades were slipping at that point or not, but I would be up all night long on the internet because it was just a fascinating world. And like I said, that was early 90s. It's nothing like we have today. Go look up commercials for the internet for the 90s and you'll see what I mean. But so the computer stuff, and I didn't have a cell phone until after college. And that was early 2000s, or 2000. Might have been 2001 because it wasn't when I first had the job, but it was shortly after I had my first job. My first cell phone was just a cell phone. It wasn't a smartphone or anything like that. Smartwatches, those didn't exist. So when I said my punishment was the TV was taken away, that was my punishment because I loved TV and mom knew that was the best way to get back at me for stuff, the best way to punish me. So I need to shift. My leg is killing me. So at any rate, the punishments nowadays, kids think they're so unfair and blah, 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 blah. And, it's all relative. It's what we're used to and what we have at those days and times and all that kind of stuff. If you watch young Sheldon, taking the TV away from him is no big deal unless it's Professor Proton. But take the internet away from him and he's devastated, or the computer, any computer kind of stuff away from him. So, okay, back to the show.
Ready first.
I'm flattered. Do you really think I'm underage? Yeah, for sure. Just upholding the law. It's all good.
Walter Hawkman, date of birth 1993. Yeah, he wasn't born until like 2013. No, he's not that young, but he was not born in 93.
Whatever.
Oh, is he taking it?
Ooh, maybe that's a drone I bought from Amazon.
Wait, whoa, you bought a drone?
Ice cold.
And 2 more of these.
Who's driving home is what I want to know. Bitter beer face. It's more than bitter beer face. It's first time beer face. William Faulkner.
Wait, did you just pull a Kaiser Soze?
Prisoner, I figured I'd break you up.
That's a good reference.
So,
I knew she was smart, but I figured she was hot enough to avoid work.
Yeah, she's a pediatric surgeon. Her husband's an oncologist.
Some don't want to avoid work.
I know her on Facebook.
What's a Facebook?
Wow.
I live on
Really,
Facebook.
John?
Dumb face.
Yeah. What an asshole. Another round?
They got a bromance going. I'm waiting for the cops to show up.
Thanks.
Aisha. I should remember that.
that is the most McConaughey thing I've ever heard.
Another good reference.
That went pretty well.
Something? You're just a fugly bitch and your friends are all
She's
freaks.
getting punched.
No mercy, bitch!
That's not the type of wedgie you want.
Fired for crime. Yeah. Okay. All right. One time. And one time only.
What the hell? What's going on?
Oh, hey, Johnny, I forgot to tell you, you're not the only one around here with a student. What the hell's wrong with you?
Uh-oh.
You got that? Ever again.
So I'm.
A lot of overreaction. Is he going to wreck that car? So we had tension, then we had a bromance, and now we've got tension again. Of course, because you don't have a TV show otherwise. And alcohol was involved, which is never a good thing. I wish the show as a whole would have been a little more responsible in showing different options for what to do if you've been out drinking and now you need to get home. I wish they would have called an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi or whatever they have out in that area, called the wife and said, come pick us up, or, wish they would have done something a little more responsible there rather than having them drink and drive and then not have any repercussions on that part of it. And that's just coming from what I've done for a living. That's why I'm saying that. I knew the thing with Miguel. I think I've been saying Manuel, haven't I? Miguel. Or is it Manuel? Miguel. Crap. I'm messing up on his name now. I'm sorry. Whichever one it is. I knew that him and Robbie would end up fighting because they were purposely building up that storyline. Medicines are kicking in. I waited until the dishwasher stopped this time so you guys wouldn't hear it in the background. Even though I'm using this, I think you would be able to hear it. So I waited a while before recording these. I think that's the biggest stuff to comment on. The rest of it I commented on while it was playing. We've got one episode left of this season, and that is the tournament, which they've been building up to. I don't know if that episode is longer than the others. I think the others have been about 30-minute shows, somewhere in there, 20-minute, whatever length a TV 30-minute episode would be. I think they're like 23 minutes or something. I will say I am enjoying Cobra Kai. I think writing-wise, overall, besides my little nitpicks, overall, I think they've done a great job. They've got the nostalgia in there, but they've got the current stuff in there as well. There's some stuff that's over the top, but you have that in all TV shows. If you would just do this, then this would never have happened. That kind of stuff. Like on soap operas. where they get blackmailed all the time. Well, if you just cop to it, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Because we know with blackmailing, it never stops. But that was episode 9 of season 1. Thank you for joining me on this one. I will see you guys on the next one.